Hello, everyone. My name is Koga, and I'm here today to present to you a brief, maybe lengthy, I'm not real sure right now, explanation and kind of guide onto what is all going on this screen and some of the things that you need to focus on as a new player to Brave 9. Uh, it's kind of complicated in terms of there's a lot going on, but once you start breaking it down, I think it lends itself to being really easy to understand. So we'll go ahead and get started. So you're on your main page, and yes, I'm going to slowly play the game again with you guys over time to help explain things, cover things, go through stuff. So first and foremost, we're on the home screen, and we have a bunch of letter N's and exclamation marks and free and quest complete. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to click on little a lane down here. This is your quest page, and it shows you all the different quests that you can do that pertain to completing the story mode. These are all story mode quests. You're going to want to do these. Well, actually, you'll do them as you play, so we'll go ahead and claim that reward so it's done. One thing I will suggest is if you go up here to quest pop-up, and let's see, turn that off. What essentially that does is whenever you start the game up, that would normally pop up and say, hey, you haven't done this quest, or you can do this, you can do that. Turn that off. It won't bother you. It stays on the screen. You can see it at any point in time. No big deal if you ask me. Up here in the mailbox is obviously your mail. We have an event going on where they're giving rewards. I'm pretty positive the red slime thing is a lie. We're not getting 100. I say that simply because of the temporary page only gives you one red slime. I'm going to go ahead and gather all the stuff I was waiting. One thing you will note as a new player, do not worry about your stamina. Play the game as much as you want. I'm going to go ahead and select get all my shiny items. Thank you. Alright. Seriously, just go ahead and play the game as much as you want. I completed this quest, yay. I completed another quest. Right here behind the little mission tracker, you can already see I have 300 stamina over my normal limit, 362 out of 62. The events in the game are not expensive. Play to your heart's content. You will get plenty of stamina. So don't worry about that. Okay, so we've covered then the quest page. We've gotten the mail. So let's go ahead and go down to your Mercenary page. Something they just recently added is the material storage. This has been a game changer, especially for inventory space. What it does is lets you come over here, you go down to the store button, and you can auto select or manually select whatever you wish to put into storage. And it takes away from your normal mercenary count, meaning you're no longer flooded with, lots of useless things in there. It's been huge. Yes, other games have had it for longer and blah, 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 blah. Brave 9 added it recently. It's been amazing. Hallelujah. Okay, so we'll back out. We've got a Mercenary page. I'm sorry, I'll go right back into it. There's a lot in Mercenary page, but right out the gate, the fusion button, the pieces button, the combine, transfer, dismantle, or organize, those aren't going to be buttons you're going to be using too much, to be quite honest. Fusion is all characters that you have to create by fusing other characters, which is something you probably won't need to do unless you really, really want a character like, say, Astrid here. She's a defender. You can make her if you can make these other units. So it's up to you if you want to invest in it. Early on, it's not the best. It's kind of something you do for the long haul, essentially. Pieces, again, these are long haul things. You've got to collect a number of pieces. Not every one of these characters can you get via the pieces. Some are from events that are no longer around. Others, they are only around for very specific events, and they show up every now and then. Like the current one that we have is collecting book pieces. So again, nothing crazy going on here. This one's really going to be simplified. As you progress, you'll learn it really easy and how to navigate it. The growth button shows you companions. We don't have any right now, but the companions go alongside characters. Excuse me for clicking very quickly, but if we go back to Carlson over here, you can see it. Carlson has a companion, which I don't have. His name is Lawrence. If you have a companion, and then you look at the preview button here, a companion allows your character to break past +10 all the way up to +15, giving them unique abilities. There's a lot of them in the game, and there's more to come. In fact, we'll be getting some for some select characters called the Octos, which I'll show you right now. If we go to Recruit, then we go to Legend, and we look to select here. These characters are some extremely strong characters. Well, 4 of them are going to get companions. In fact, it's going to be Seto, Goliath, Lucius, and Levia. They're going to get companions, and with the update that recently hit, which I'm going to... I say this a lot, but I'll get into it. The 6 Devils, in fact, they just recently got... Well, less recent than other things, but they got their own companions, and they're extremely strong. They've been game changers, in fact. So definitely look into doing companion investment and things like that. There's even normal companions have their own, and we'll get in. You're going to hear me say we'll get into that a lot, so apologies now. Lulu Stall, we'll go ahead and get this knocked out. It's just literally where you throw money at the game. Not every single one is worthwhile, though, so keep that in mind. Some are okay, some are not so much. This one's not bad. $2 for a 10 pull. I wouldn't recommend it, not personally, but, you know, some people enjoy throwing money at games. The starter package is another thing where you throw money at the game. Not needed. This game hands out free in-game currency diamonds like candy to people, so I wouldn't worry about it. In the monthly plan, now I personally do subscribe to the $8.99 one. I do. I like getting the 20 a day and the free Legends pull a day. I do not get the $26.99 one, though. That's way... No, just not worth it. Do get the $8.99 window, so, but that's me. The news button essentially tells you what events are going on, what things you can do. Here's your little lucky wheel that you can spin. Special missions. This is a good one to focus on. Get to level 30. Get to 1500. Don't spend them right now. If you're new to the game, don't spend. Save, because we're about to get that update for the Octos. You want to make sure you have some of these coins. So I can go over here, go to normal shop. Okay, here's where you're going to want to spend your coins, right here, Legend Books. Those can only be used to level up the legendary units like the Octos or the 6 Devils. Save your books, save your coins, give them to characters you really want. When you pick an Octo later down the line, or you pick a 6 Devil, you do not need to worry about books for them, because they come at +9. From the jump quest. There's going to be another jump quest after the one we have right now for the 6 Devils that allows you to pick an Octo. Whoever you pick will be +9. If you then proceed to buy another one, say you pick 6 Devil Angelica, and then you decide that you want Alec, Alec will have to be bought at +0. So you'll have to then invest all your books into him. Not a problem. Make sure you save them. So that way you can do that. Of which here is the jump start quest that's currently active. You have 7 days worth. You have 12 days to do 7 days. Very easy to do. Just play the game. It tells you exactly what you have to do. Just play the game. Each one of these will give you a character. I'm going to probably just do a quick short video just on who to pick. I'm taking a lot of time right now trying to just cover some of the important basics. So I'm not going to jump into it, but just do the quest. They're not difficult. It's just literally play the game, do the quest, and, you know, pick your mercenary as you go. And like I said, I'll do something to cover that. The event button just literally tells you whatever events are going on. There are none going on at the time of the recording, so don't worry about that. You can click on developer note, blah, 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 all that fun jazz. Down here at the bottom, going back, you've got your daily missions, which are, right now, if you're new, the first time you play, you have this surprise mission list. This is literally just do your dailies, and you get a jack ton of free stuff. I mean, a lot, and it's good stuff. This isn't like, you know, flimsy, you know, whatevers. It's good stuff. So make sure you do your dailies, log in every day, do everything the game asks you to do, essentially. Just play the game. You know, this is not a difficult task. The book story and guide, the book allows you to look at all the characters in the game and tells you who you have. If you happen to own a character and you've done anything with them, let me try to, there we go, there's Lydia. Whoops. You can get diamonds for them. See, leveling them all the way up, you get more, and essentially you can look at every character. You can also look at all their companions. So, like for instance, I was talking about Lawrence is Carlson. See, there he is. So everybody has a companion that's in the book here. You can see who it is, who they belong to. Oh yeah, the story is there's extra stories that are additions to what we have in the main game. The guide is your tutorials and your little helpful tidbits. So if you have questions that I haven't answered or I haven't made a video on, please refer to this. It's good stuff. Or again, you can ask me also on Twitter. I am Wolf named Koga over there, so hit me up. I'm very open to everybody. I enjoy talking. I love the game. It's fun. The forum is literally, it takes you to the forum. The bag is just holds some of your stuff. Nothing fancy there. The replay feature is used for reviewing tournaments and Underground Arena, the PvP aspect of the game. They just finished up a tournament today, in fact. So you can always review that stuff. This page is where you look at this is where you recruit characters. Soul gear is items that boost your character stats. Costumes, spin where they would think you should spend your stuff, your money. Don't have to spend money on this game. Spend your diamonds there. You can buy normal stuff there. Matches, basically your PvP aspect stuff. All of this stuff has some form of PvP. And even though it says coming soon on Conquest, unfortunately it has been removed. It was not a game mode that a lot of people enjoyed, sadly, so they have taken that out. Challenges, your PvE content, you don't really... The only one that you interact sort of with is co-op, and that's even by yourself sort of stuff. So there's a lot of things there. And then obviously your campaign button. So that really kind of covers the main page. I mean, there's currently a little boost in effect, no big deal. Your player profile, then this is the chat button up here. I didn't want to spend too much time, but I kind of figured this video might run lengthy. There is a lot to cover, and I didn't even talk about everything. So, like I said, I will do a short video on the Jumpstart quest because I'm gonna run it myself. I'm gonna pick the characters as I go, telling you guys who to pick. Well, who I think you should pick. You don't have to listen to me. I like to blather on, as you can probably tell. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you have questions, hit me up on Twitter. Leave a comment below. I'm trying to, give out information I think is useful to new players. So if you think I missed something or you want to know something else, let me know. All right? So for the time being, I think I'm going to call it quits, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.